Hello, this is Michele Knight from michelleknight.com, and this is the astrological update for Scorpio for the week starting the 14th of June. Now, I'll be honest with you, this week can be a little bit full on and intense, but I think it's going to be okay. I'm an eternal optimist, are you? Because actually the way we choose to see life is actually the way it can be. Please be optimistic this week and leap into the week going, yes, I'm all up for revelation. I do like to know what's going on. And if there is a big transformation, bring it to me, baby. Basically, you are a Scorpio. You're all about sex, death, rebirth, transformation, intensity. So there's a full moon, big deal. You're used to full on intense emotions. It's in your second house of security. That's okay. And it's all about an eclipse. So it's about transformation. And basically, the good news, remember it's good, is you're going to change your view of what security is on some level. Now, it might be a small change, might be a big change. But do you know what? When we look at what we think makes us secure, and when we stop clinging on to things that we think are security, that's when we're truly liberated. Now, if you're allowing yourself to be in a relationship at the moment and you are very secure and happy, that's great, but maybe one or both of you need to have a bit more personal freedom or individuality in that relationship. What are your fears about security with another person? If you're single, then you might look at your own personal security and think, actually, I maybe be clinging on to all the things in my life which are routine and that I do every week the same. Perhaps you want to go on an adventure and try to do or look at things differently. Or perhaps if you are single, you're going to go, do you know what? Maybe I'm ready for a relationship and I'm ready to surrender and be a little bit vulnerable now. Either way, you should get a message or a revelation in terms of your personal security. Yes, Mercury's gone into Cancer, which is quite good for you because it's a fellow water sign, but there is an opposition to your ruler, Pluto. So your ruler is maybe making you feel, well, don't blame your ruler, we're all in charge of our own emotions, but possibly the planets are highlighting your vulnerability at the moment. And there's a part of you feeling a bit vulnerable. But come on now, I know Scorpios quite well. You are vulnerable a lot. Or you think you're vulnerable and that's why you cover everything up. Embrace your vulnerability. Your vulnerability is actually your strength. It's your power. That's one of the major lessons I learned in my life, actually. That when we are open to our vulnerability and we don't hide our vulnerability, that actually then nobody can hold anything against you because you're being your authentic self. You're being true. You know, and if anybody wants to stomp all over your vulnerability with hobnail boots, then really they're not the sort of person you want to mix with anyway. So this week, see your vulnerability as a massive treasure. It's a beautiful thing. Don't kind of use it to be in pain. Look at it and say, this is my humanity. This is what makes me human, and this is my beauty. It's a positive thing. There are nothing that a weak personal weaknesses that deflects from your beautiful, unique and perfect soul. And once you accept that, everything is easier. So hopefully you will have a beautiful, intense and transformational moon. Let me know. Take care and I'll speak to you soon.